Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Ziggin. So, if you're new to this channel, we'll summarize this real quick. So, for other channels, they might put video, or put subtitles, or put sound, but I've tried that in the past, multiple times. I always get a strike, and then have to wait 90 days to get rid of the strike. I almost got terminated a few times in the past from trying that. So for the foreseeable future, we'll be doing this way. So if you don't like the way I do it, just go to a different channel. Don't dislike this video, because that's why I see a lot of people will be like, oh, just delete your channel. Oh, you're doing it this way, delete your channel and dislike the video and leave. This is how we've been doing for the last 2 years. So the way we do it is up in the corner here is a timer. I will put 3 seconds on the timer if the video is 15 minutes or longer, about 10-15 minutes or longer. If the video is less minutes than that, I put 2 seconds on the timer. But basically, I will start my video at 0 seconds. I will do a 3-second countdown. When my video hits, so like 3, 2, 1, and then when my video hits 3 seconds, I hit continue, and about that's my timer will be linked up with the same amount of seconds as the video. So if you want to watch with me, just put the timer through, put your video to 3 seconds. When I get to 0, just hit play and you're good to go. You're watching the video about the same time I am. Like I said, if you guys don't like this, go to a different channel. This will be at the start of every anime, television, or TV show, or movie episode reaction and review. I do the full time, so if you want to watch it fully with me, that's how we do it. Also, if you've seen this intro before, you can skip past it, because down below here it's going to be split up from intro to where we start the video. I usually give it about 5-10 seconds before we start the video, and then after the video I do the review. I usually section it off on that, or if we do we do more than 2 episodes or 3 episodes, we'll be sectioned off with each episode reaction, and then at the end we do the review for all of them. Otherwise, that's how we do it here. Like I said, if you don't like it, just go to a different channel. But this is how we're probably going to do this for the foreseeable future. Otherwise, thank you for sticking to the whole thing if you're new to this channel. Otherwise, let's jump into it, whatever this video might be, and hopefully you guys do enjoy. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Hello, this is Mr. Ziggin. I'm back. Fucking ReZero Season 3 Episode 1 came out. Here's the thing. If you haven't read, there's only going to be 16 episodes. 2 cours of 2 sets of 8. The thing is, the first episode is going to be the length of 3 episodes, at least. And we don't know the length of other episodes. So, it could be only 16 episodes, but there could be longer episodes for certain ones. They could also do the no intro, no outro thing on certain ones. Also, I will state it right now, just for a fact. If you give me a second. Why did my brain just go mute with that? Come on, brain, come on. Why you be this way? I saw that the 16 episodes will be the entire Act 4 of... Act 4. Technically, our last act we covered was Act 3 of the story. We're technically in Act 4, begin in Act 4, and it's going to cover... The 16 episodes are going to cover the entirety of Act 4. I know I have a page for this. There's no way I don't have a page for this, because there it is, ReZero. I don't know how many characters I don't have written down. Also, I know people are gonna hate this because I don't do audio or video, or audio sound video. But I'm doing this day one. This came out earlier today. This is probably going to go out tomorrow morning because I'm not going to be able to render it in time for my night my night schedules of releasing. But yeah, we're picking up ReZero season 3 episode 1. It's subbed, as you can figure, because it's day 1. Otherwise, I'm gonna put 3 seconds on the clock, and we're just gonna jump into it. We'll talk a little bit about the last season when this like fully pops in. We'll let this load a little bit. Oh my god, it's. I thought this was gonna be 6. It's an hour and 30 minutes. This is like a movie. What the fuck? I let it load about 30 seconds. Season 3, episode 1 of ReZero in 3, 2, 1. Okay, where are we? He's training, I'm guessing. That's awesome. He absolutely needs it because he absolutely needs to train because if he wants to be a better knight for Emilia. Train a whip. Huh. Clear. Hell yeah, cleared it. Oh. This is one of my favorite shows of all time. Fucking season 2 broke me. Season 1 broke me. It's been a year? Yeah, he made a full like training course, like military or even like scouts type training. Bayako has to be having the time of her life. Petra. Fucking having her everywhere is gonna be incredible. It's Mimi! Grown up woman now. Okay, so it's only Mimi. So you're finally here, but I don't know why I'm doing this like I'm reading it. I don't know why I'm reading it out loud. I'm sorry. I just did review for a manga. I wonder how much the world has changed over the year. Hey, there's Garfield. Okay, who is this? Yeah. Fucking Subaru. So giddy. Ugh. I am. Yeah, her knight. I'll write down names later. I'm not worrying about it right now. Julius's younger brother? I like him not trying to talk shit about the older brother, and he is absolutely forcing it, but he did not like Julius. It makes sense. It's not the fucking Subaru. Mimi just eating everything. Garfield, straight to violence. Yeah, Julius is a spirit knight. He's done a lot to help us out. Like, he's just struggling. He's the star of the. He's his gratitude reminds me so much of like just he he really loves his brother. Fucking Mimi. The trailer, something something fucked is gonna happen. It's ReZero. I have to take out my contacts tomorrow for my day of break, so my eyes are kind of a little watery. That's a crystal. Ah, so they can't. They don't have. Yeah, they can't get Puck, right? I'm guessing Puck is very limited right now. Oh, wow. So we'd be close to Kararagi. Kararagi, I think I want to know the most about. Huh. So it's like Water 7 of One Piece, just backwards. Instead of like a floating thing, it's. Well, all the trailers seem that way too. That's weird. I'm guessing there's a reason for it to be designed that way. Roswell. Roswell. No, that's Roswell. I will say the one good thing that really came from season is Frederica. Holy shit, do artists make fucking incredible art of her. The problem is, you guys are gonna run into problems. I've seen the trailer. Roswell would still be in this overprotective person, but it makes sense. If I'm Pacific Frederica, fucking the lewd artists are fucking incredible with it too. Fucking I was just drunk. Like, does he get drunk every night when it's just the three of them? Just the three of us. Rem's room, I'm guessing. How often do you think Subaru visits her? Because he has to, like, visit pretty frequently. You'd think, at least. Ugh. Ugh. The thing is, me and my brother, technically, he only read until a little bit into season 2, so everything in season 2 was new to him. And he hasn't read ReZero. He's just waiting for anime like me now. The thing is, that's cool training for Garfield, but Garfield could also be a guard for this wagon. Um, we're trying to guess how far Subaru makes it into this before dying. Yeah, took out the whale. The Sin Archbishop. The other two number imbalance put Priscilla. Huh. I do like getting lore and build up of all the other stuff happening in the world. Wow. That's fucking incredible. Taking people in from the slums and that. Yeah, she has the trading company. I'm guessing everyone is being invited in here for for certain reasons. Every single group is being invited in here for certain reasons from outside forces. Because if you have all candidates within the same city, it make the most sense for the sins to attack, because then you could take out everyone. Yeah, he's the guard. Tell us we're doing a good job. They're like two sides of a coin, Subaru and Otto. Fucking idiot. Subaru. Oh, fuck, we're only 17 minutes. We still have an hour and 13 minutes of this. Wow. Wow, if they take out the guards, holy shit, is they're not getting reinforcements to that door. I wonder what causes. I wonder what causes the witches cult to attack here, but also, like I said, I wonder what brings everyone here, because that's my idea, is everyone will end up here from different things. Or maybe there's a lie. The problem is, with subbed it, I have to like fully focus when they're talking. Wings of water. Do they know? They didn't talk about it. They didn't talk about it, but do they know Subaru took out the Great White Rabbit? Yeah. I also like the style. Oh, he is talking to Beatrice, not Otto. Beatrice. Oh, Mimi. So I'm gonna wait until we have a downtime. The art style. The art style has improved. I can tell because the art style is different. I can tell by Subaru. Maybe it's because it's been a year. But oh my god, I love it. It's just subtle changes. But I do like it. I've been noticing it up till now. I'm guessing he was Isekai too. Yeah, probably. More than likely. What name is that? Songstress Maniac. I love how fat, like how much we're moving, and it's only been 22 minutes. Oh, just destroy that then. You would cause chaos. Are they showing us the key points of where they're gonna attack? Excuse me. Boat sickness. Okay, so is this where they're gonna run into the other lady? There's a lady in the trailer that apparently pissed off a bunch of people on Twitter. It's like this tan lady. Looked cute. Cute design. But pissed off people. Like usual. At least he has one hell of a spirit with him. Yeah. she is lost. Very adorable. I'm guessing this is the songstress. Yes, that's the lady that pissed off people in the trailer. It's a cute design for a character. It's like where did they get all that? So she just sings whatever comes to her head. Wonder how long this took. Like for her, how did they choose her voice actor and how long? Because if this happens every time or multiple times, he is is she gonna get feelings for Subaru and it's gonna cause the deal to fall through? She bit her tongue. fucking fucking incredible, incredible, like
scam art, not scam artist, but just one hell of a businesswoman. That name looks familiar. That writing, but ah. Are they gonna go through everything? Please tell me they know about the bunnies. So they do know about the rabbit. That's awesome. I like the guy in the background. Is like, just another day. I need to put down this cup because I'm just scratching the bottom of it. Okay, so holy shit, does she talk fast? I'm definitely missing a sentence somewheres in there. Ooh. Oh my god, I can tell why he's the maniac. Yeah. Oh, the fucking his nickname is not going. Holy shit. I can't think of his name. I've been trying to think of his name when he's talking here. He looks familiar. She would know his face. Is he gonna be the like main enemy? I know there's a bunch of enemies in here. Did I'm gonna have to go back because I think. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, he's one of the bandits in the alleyway. Oh, holy shit! Did did his aura just Reinhardt? Oh my god! What the fuck? This. He's. It's just Garfield is more of a tense character. Fucking the he could just feel Reinhardt's aura, like his whole sense of character. Fucking talking, so much talking. His grandmother, right? Huh? Did did the songstress, when Subaru went into the room with her during the deal, did she say "make me your woman" or "make me a woman"? Ah, everyone is here. Felis and Felis Press. Fucking Will. Oh my god, there's so many people here. What about? I'm guessing the other two. Gluttony. Yeah, he would be the most pissed about gluttony. She is very not like herself, but it makes sense. Yeah. My fear is that Amelia is going to be taken away once Rem comes back. Hey, it's her. I wonder if she was going to show up. Wow, Felt is very much more. Wow, Reinhardt has really trained her. Wow. Or taught her well. So you have three. No, you have four. Four out of the five selection seats here in this inn. It's about. Yeah, he would probably want to be with no air conditioner on. Wait, what? Okay. It's kind of bigger on her, but it makes sense. She's super cute. Japanese style. I like how he's still in his tracksuit. Felis. Garfield. Oh shit. A ghost? It's haunting him. Fuck. This is reminding me so much of something. I have to pay attention. But this is reminding me of Battle Angel Alita. Last Order. Alita goes up against a certain opponent, and the certain opponent, after they're dead, they just stay within Alita's mind, always pushing her. He's Mimi. I like it. Oh, so fun. I'm getting emotional. If I haven't, ReZero is probably. I really want a ReZero tattoo. I really do. And I just haven't picked yet. The show has broken me so many times, but it's one of my favorite shows of all time. To see Garfield smile and laugh and joy, it's such a fucking beautiful thing. Even if it's just something simple. Oh shit. I like when he points at himself. He's pointing at the scar. It's like almost center. Gorgeous tiger. Mimi. Uh, wow, there's a lot of. I'm guessing this is the guy who I. There's so much information. We need to go. This is gonna be a long thing. There's no way this is coming out tonight. This is coming out tomorrow, and I'm sorry for that. There's so much we need to go back to and look at, and there's so many names I have to jot down. There's so much here. There's so much to unpack. There's so much to go back and look at. There's so much just to do. It's wasabi. Yeah, his old sister is strong but also incredible. It reminds of her mother. His he has to be the trauma, because it's something that yeah, I kind of figured his trauma, he was able to face his past. The problem is the trauma will still remain. That's the thing, is I can face my past, but the trauma is always there. The trauma never goes away. Like, some people might be able to like get rid of the trauma completely, but it's always there. There's always triggers, there's always stuff that can happen that can bring it to the forefront. I would absolutely love to hear more. The one episode I watch a fucking ton over and over and over. I've watched it countless times. Is them taking out the whale, but then you get the whole him beating the wife in a sword battle, him beating the wife in a sword battle, and like them like relationship really starting to flourish. I carry the sword for you. No, I bet his name has. I would love him to make it through the season without dying, but it's gonna happen. No, you could keep talking. I fucking love you, old man. I have 3 regrets in my life. What are the 3? The death of the Secret Revenge on the Whale. Yeah. Something like that to cause the divide that he did with Reinhardt, to then like contain that and think he was in the right all this time and then realize he's been in the wrong. The guilt has to be ridiculous. It's been years and years and years. Oh, fuck it. I am on the verge of tears like all the time. It's just I just love ReZero so much. stretches. Oh. Are we gonna get through a full hour and 30 minutes and no chaos? Like, no serious chaos? He needs to stop drinking. Uh, that bucket is his plans today. I wonder if Reinhardt actually has anything for Felt, or if it's just hopes and admiration to like build Felt into a better person, like to see Felt grow as a person, like as a teacher. I don't know with Reinhardt. There's been so much talking. My brain is so fucking far gone. She, Garfield's gonna end up in a situation, right? That determination. T. Ah, Japanese culture. Funny part is I know a lot of this from slice of life animes, and the funny part is you might. Can I say so? I'm gonna say something stupid because no one's gonna make it this far. Is I love looking at other cultures and slowly picking up stuff and adding it to my life. And I get yelled at for it because why not do your culture? I grew up with like no culture. I grew up with barely anything to my name. Oh my god. You feel that. When you grow up with like no culture, no stuff, I'm always looking to see greatness with other cultures. Maybe it's foods, maybe it's styles, maybe it's the history. I love picking up stuff. If I find it interesting and cool, I will pick it up. I'll also show I'll also show it to more people. Japanese culture, I think I like the most. Please tell me this where fucking all hell breaks loose. Please. Also, we haven't seen the fucking armor guy. The guy with one arm, the bodyguard of the other person. It's a slow start, but it's start. Holy shit. I would never imagine this. Hated vice captain. I wonder what he got. If he's always drunk, he's so he's is Subaru gonna punch him with the invisible hand? Did she save Reinhardt?
The fucking that song is apparently available for YouTube Music.
I wouldn't doubt it. Space Bears and other ones have a lot of the songs on there. Oh. I'm very curious because she's probably doing this to get Subaru to calm down. Oh, that's the other. That's the fifth candidate. Ugh. Well, at least the knight's here. I knew he was, but we didn't see him till now. Yeah, she just. You have people now with you. Huh. She's in the same race as you fucking bitch. Fucking goddamn it. She's gotten worse. But that's what it sounded like from the beginning of the episode. She has just gotten worse. What I might do is after this episode's done, I'll take a break and come back to this and review later. Because this is not coming out tonight. This will come out tomorrow. And that'll give me time to rewatch this. Because I'm gonna have to rewatch it to pick up some stuff I missed. There's just so much talking in here. I've missed lines. You have your audio on? Over there.
Shouldn't. Oh, I set down to 0. I must have bumped the TV remote.
She's probably gonna be the one of the last opponents for the series. I don't see her being taken out anytime soon. I could see her for the hell of it being with the witches. The yeah. If Subaru is making the most frontal noise, they can kind of calm themselves down. He can't. uh, okay. A member of the royal family was kidnapped. Okay. Oh shit. This is cool. Like we're getting the full Reinhardt like family story, like solely. I didn't think we're still in the first episode. I have to calm down. It's such a like what the fuck. No, but you're probably gonna hear it more. We have 17 minutes left. I'm hoping we get the intro at the very end. They're not buddy buddy, but they're definitely better. Acquaintances, maybe. Yeah, it's probably the songstress, right? It's the perfect place to be. She could get all the attention along with the songstress. Yeah, very surprising. She would rather not stay in one place. Wow. That's incredible. Yeah. The only thing in the world that's truly mine is the stuff I make. Well, maybe not because it's not truly mine. Hey! Dumber. Oh, who is she? Oh shit. It's not a joke. She's wearing the robes. Oh, what the fuck is she doing? It's neat to know that she's Wrath. Huh. Okay, she definitely has the same type of. she has the same type of emotions and like phrases as the Witch of Wrath that we saw. Fuck it. Is Super gonna die here? Yeah. Oh. She's gonna go fucking ballistic. Right? If he dies, how far does he get reset? Oh no. Oh no. What the fuck is it? Oh no. They have to realize it's the real witch. I wonder why Subu didn't. Why have they. What has happened? It's like they don't realize he's chained. Can they not see the chains? This is weird. This is really weird. What the fuck is happening? She's. Her power's weird. Oh, this is such a weird one. It's like an area of effect. I wonder if if it's magic or if it's her voice that's doing it. I wonder if they close their like if someone couldn't hear, if they could work against it. I'm guessing it doesn't work on the kid here because he's either too close or he's being injured by the chains. Holy shit. This is where the fucking I knew it was gonna happen, but oh my god, I don't even know how you break that one down. Oh my god. Do we get the intro?
While you're dealing with whatever's happening with ReZero, I'm dealing with her being here and them acting like she's a normal person.
You just saw a Subaru break down. That's what you just saw.
I saw Deacon. The only thing is I saw it was Subaru break down and the one bandage lady show up and everyone acting very much not like they should act. But
I have ideas how that works, but it's definitely I'm gonna take a break because I would rather not talk about the episode without you seeing it. So I would rather, like I said, this will come out tomorrow. I can focus on getting Fairy Tail review up tonight and do that. But yeah, it's this. There's a lot in here. I have to rewatch it anyways because I missed a bunch. There's a few people in here that talk fucking fast. It's not like super fast. Like you could read through it, but I can't. They're just talking, and it's like sentence. There's a moment where you have
take a break from that. You're gonna come back, and I'll be watching the episode.
There's moments in there where there's only a few where there's two different groups talking, like within the same scene. So you have line of text on the top and bottom happening at the same time, and it's not like same time. It's like different. It's popping out different times. So I'm like, you could read it all, but I can't. Maverick, it's hour and 30 minutes.
Yeah, I see your timer.
Fucking, I thought it was an hour long. I opened it up, I'm like, oh my god. Like, I know this is, right now, even if I end it right after this will take, like, 6 hours of rendering. So I'm not afraid of going long with the review. So I'll do it later. There's a song playing right now. There's no scenes. I wonder if this is the actual outro music. I would love a fucking intro, though. But I'm guessing we're not getting the intro until the next episode. Which would be weird if it is, because not a lot of animes do the intro at the end of the first episode. They love doing that. I'm guessing because it's such a like movie long episode. The one thing I can say, because it won't spoil you, is the art style. It's almost similar to the second season, but it looks like there's more detail and it's a little off. But it feels so it feels so like I love the art style, the change they did. I'm waiting to see if there's anything, but I'm guessing it's just gonna be credits until the end. Yeah, there's about 29 more seconds. If anything, they might give the title of the next episode, but I don't think they will. Yeah, that was like 4 minutes of a song. Well, that was like if that was the outro song, that was like the entire outro song, like the entire song, just all one go, like just, and it was just credits. So there's no intro.
No.
Well, there's no intro at the end, no, that could be the outro song. I'm more than certain that's probably why it is the outro song they just did. I wonder how many episodes will it take before we get an intro and outro. It took like 5 episodes in season 2 before we got the outro. I also wonder if how many episodes are going to be longer than 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Just, they don't give you an intro or an outro.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a single moment to spare.
Well, the thing is, I knew the episode was out, and it's been out for a while. Before I did the Fairy Tale review, I saw Crunchyroll pull out a clip of this, and it was almost 3 minutes long. I'm like, a 3-minute clip, that means they really... Okay. I'm gonna stop recording now. I will be back to review. I will have to at least watch this probably at least one more time. And then we'll talk about this. There's a lot to talk about. There's also a lot of names I have to pick up. They introduced a lot of people. There's also a lot of people that I just didn't have the names for. This will be added on. I'm rewatching through the episode, pick up names, and it's gonna make me cry one of these times rewatching this, because my emotions are sometimes flared up or more sensitive. But Reinhardt, Wilhelm asking for Reinhardt's help for the cooking before the father walks in is such like a fucking wholesome moment. I love it so much. I have one more name to pick up, Reinhardt's brother, and then I just have to finish the last like 20-30 minutes and pick up the name of Wrath, the Sin Archbishop. I need those 2 names, and then I'm gonna probably just go quickly look up what Pride's Sin Archbishop or Pride's name was, because we did have that. I want to have it down on my paper for information, and then we'll review. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, so we can finally do the review. The funny part is this is coming out Friday morning. Because I couldn't review this during the night because I had to take contacts out because there is my time to swap them out, but I have to keep them out 8 to 10 hours, and I just said screw it, I'm just gonna get sleep. Then woke up and I started to rewatch the episode. That's where you get that clip is, and my brother had to get up and get ready for work, so I waited until he was out of the house, and then I was like, oh, I can now do it. And then I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to do a BioShock stream tonight. And I'm like, oh, I have to push it forward because I have to push it earlier because me and my brother are gonna farm Fortnite tonight to do challenges because we haven't really played this season. So this is not coming till Friday morning. I'm hoping to get at least some videos out last night for you guys. This should be rendering through Thursday night, and then this will come out Friday morning and Friday afternoon, somewhere around there. But I fucking love this episode. This episode is I would probably give it like a 9 out of 10. There's a lot to talk about. So first of all, if you're curious, this was my page from Rizu and Echidna. From there downwards, I didn't have any of this. I didn't have the name at the top. And I didn't have this full page of stuff either. Rewatching the episode took a while because I had to stop and pick up names. And then I had to go look up names because I wanted to make sure of something. Like, I forgot that that's the Archbishop of Greed. It's not the Archbishop of Pride. The Archbishop of Sloth, I couldn't recognize his name when Subaru said it during the episode, just because I don't think I've ever seen it written out. It's been a long time since I've seen it written out, because after I'm usually done reviewing the series, I'm usually watching the episodes in dubbed at that point, where I'm not seeing the name written down, because I love the dubbed and sub for this. The Wrath is Cyrus, Cyrus, whatever. That's her name. Picked up her name. The stuff I written down, just if you're curious, is stuff I missed the first time. Like when they were talking about the Watergate City Prestelia, that it's built like a trap. That's how it's built, which seems very weird that they tell you this city is built for a trap when you have all these villains in there. It would be funny if that's what happens, is we see the trap. If it's based off Venice, doesn't Venice, part of Venice is flooded, so I could see it being that way. Also, if I'm thinking of like Water 7 in One Piece, that's also the way, is the city floods the lower area, and then it retracts after the Aqua Laguna. But yeah, it being a trap is really neat. I wrote down some stuff like Central Tower. I wrote down the father of Reinhardt, just to have. I have him on a separate page, because technically he doesn't say who he's aligned to. I would figure it's probably Priscilla, but he doesn't say it, so I'm not putting down him next to Priscilla, so he is on the second page. I had Subaru's name, his nickname that we hear, which is very funny. I didn't get it fully, but it was Natsu Subaru, the little girl user, which is very funny because his fucking spirit is a loli. Very funny. I picked up like the Wafu architecture, Taragi, the guy who made the city, and 400 and all the Karagi stuff and all that, was the Hoshin of the Wilderness. Have him written down. I have Garfield's name, nicknamed the Gorgeous Tiger. I have the Muse Company, which the head there, that is the... I have the full thing written down. Is Kiritaki. His full title is The Man Who Heart Was Stolen by the Songstress, or the Songstress Maniac. I wrote down the instrument that Liliana plays, which I haven't actually looked up. I was gonna look up if that's an actual instrument. I have stars next to people now for each of the 5 candidates, which is Amelia, Priscilla, Felt, Anastasia, and Krush. I didn't have that before. I didn't even have the candidates, other than because last season it didn't really come into handy. I have left space because I can't remember Mimi's brother and sister right there, because there's 3 cats, 3 cat siblings. You have Julius, Joshua, that next to Anastasia in my notebook. Krush is Wilhelm and Felix. Next to Priscilla, I have Shut, which is the pink-haired kid that drags Heinkel away after the whole interaction. The guard, her bodyguard, the one-armed one, is referred to as just Al, but I do have his full name of Aldebaran. Next to Felt, I have Reinhardt, Old Man Rom, which he's not probably in this arc, and also Reichin, the guy who was the alley robber, the one that what is it, Dumpchin? What Subaru keeps messing with throughout this. The things we're gonna talk about, I'm gonna have to like go through, and we're gonna just talk. I'm gonna have to pull this up. Is really funny. Well, first of all, I'm gonna talk about the style. The style is very much of season 1 and season 2. It's just improved on. Like season 1 style, and season 2 was improved. Season 3 is almost like season 2, but there's some more details around faces, and it seems more fluid. It looks like there's not a lot of pausing where you can see the frame just staying there. It doesn't really happen much anymore. The details I'm talking about is like Subaru, whenever he's talking to like Julius. It happens a lot where you can see it feels like he's grown, but it's been a year. Like there's a lot more detail around him. Really cool, really fucking cool. The whole instance with us taking a year, I'm guessing we're gonna get stuff. I'm guessing over the episodes we will get stuff between where season 2 ended and the season 3 beginning. I'm guessing we're gonna slowly get stuff that happened in between that year gap, because it seems like Roswell and them are in a new mansion, but their mansion burned down. So I wonder if if it's reconstructed or rebuilt or how that works. All that. We also have the people at the end of season 2 that we got very little of, and they're not in this. So Garfield and Mimi's like friendship is very great. I'll just talk about Garfield as a whole right now. Garfield feeling weak when it comes to Reinhardt makes so much sense, because he's been like one of the strongest in the room for so long, and he got stopped. Like Reinhardt didn't have to really try to stop Garfield, and just stopped him. So he has to be feeling weak, and to have a visage of the battle hunter within his head that's going to cause trauma and maybe cause him to try to get strong. He's going to try to get stronger. I can't wait to see the growth. But also just Garfield in general, from like season 2 where we are now, seeing him be happy and just joyous and just more open, even if he kind of retracts after finding out, seeing someone stronger than him. It's still like, it's such an enjoyable moment. It's such a cool thing to just see Garfield like be more giddy and more happy around people. It's so cool, and I fucking love it. I love characters like that where you can see the growth. And then Garfield at the end. We haven't got Garfield. Garfield is somewhere with Mimi and them, and it's because he saw a lady. When bringing back the child, he saw someone that looked like the mother or resembled his former mother. And here's the two ideas. That's just a coincidence, which could be a full thing, and Mimi had to help Garfield in for that whole situation, and maybe they just stayed there the night instead of coming back. Or my only idea is maybe, since I know there's 4 enemies in this arc. We have gluttony, wrath, greed, and it looks, as far from the trailer, it looked like there might be the ranking under the Archbishop. So like how Sloth had vessels under him. It looked like one of them. My only guess is maybe I would guess maybe Gluttony kind of tricking them into a false sense of security, like tricking people in for a meal. That would be my other guess, but I could be wrong. It could just be a coincidence. She doesn't look perfectly like the mother, but even that is trauma to Garfield. He might have beaten, like I said in the episode, or reviewing when we were reacting to the episode, he might have beat his past within the trial, but he didn't. It's not going to be gone. It will still be with him. It's like when Subaru saw all the possible futures, where it's all different worlds that he died, the remnants of it, where that could be how they're playing out. If we take that in consideration, we'll talk about the very end there, the episode eventually. I'm just gonna flip through. I do like how they have everyone's stationed in the wagon when they're moving to the city. Everyone had a role there. Roswell still seems overconfident, even though he doesn't have the book, which is great. You can also see, I don't know in the first season if we saw this. Season 1, I would have to go back and watch, but Roswell's desk, I don't think it has ever been that cluttered of stuff. I think it was more defined. But in here, we see a lot more paperwork, so he's definitely been more busy since then. Raymond Frederica makes sense to be with here. Since Petra is with them, I would figure they're probably rebuilt, if it's rebuilt like from the ground up, or if it's not and it's moved, we're still somewhat close to the village, unless they took Petra with them, which could be possible. Petra did want to work for Roswell, even though she couldn't get past the stuff that she did, or that Roswell did to the village and the people. This is gonna be long. I'm sorry, we're at 14 minutes. I'm not even close to done with reviewing. That's also why I said that probably in my tweet that this was probably a lot longer than I thought it would be. The whole instance, I already talked about the whole the city being trapped feels weird. Also, the reference to how the city works with a control tower that controls the flow of the waters with water crystals. That's probably going to be knocked out at some point. Him talking about how he was so close to death and it's been a year since that he's got this feeling. That's probably also why it sent him over the edge there at the very end of the episode. Running into the songstress, she's a very cute character, cute design. I know there's some hate about her design when it came out, when the trailer came out months and months ago, but Twitter is a cesspool, so I don't really. We got the title that he's going by, them singing and not Subaru like singing along with her is really great. I wonder how many songs we're gonna get. Like, I wonder if there will be a battle later on and she's singing and that's the background music, is the Lillian singing. I also am curious if there is like magic that can be imbued with song, something that can infuse, like, to buff, like a bard, like an actual bard within fiction. I really do love that Subaru has picked up the notion of he was able to, well, technically, if you want to go from the start, he lost to a knight because he declared himself as a knight, the whole thing. Then he went and defeated the White Whale with Anastasia's party and Crucia's party. Amelia and Subaru went and took them out. Then they took out the Archson of Sloth. Then his party alone took out the Great White Rabbit. Like, there's so much stuff that has happened. And yes, technically, if I would think of anything, it's like in Konosuba, where Kazuma's group, even though they're not the greatest party out there, they've done so much great stuff. There's just going to be word about them everywhere. So, like, later on, Wilhelm talks about how even Subaru might not realize how far his voice, his name and stories has spread. Loud truck going by. It happens a lot around me. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. His name has to have spread far because he's taken out 2 of the great mobbies. You still have 1 great mobbies, but still 2 great mobbies and a archbishop. His name has to be spreading far. That's also why later on. Never mind. We'll get to that. I need to keep moving. Their deal falling through makes so much sense because I realized this. is they're showing us who's in this town, who can fight, like who can. Since Puck's out of the picture, that's one great power out. That's one thing Subaru and them cannot use. Subaru cannot, Puck cannot come out. So you have that. Then you have Rem, Roswell, and Petra I won't count, but Frederica, Roswell, and Ram all at the mansion, so they're out of the picture. We'll talk about someone that's in the picture that I didn't see, or I must have read over and didn't mention. But yeah, they're solely putting the pieces in places to say this is it cannot be used unless sometime during the battle, the Kiritaki, the maniac, songstrick maniac, decides to change and help them fight. Then maybe we'll see Puck. But for right now, Puck is off of the table as someone that could help. We talked about the whole I can't think. Reinhardt stopping Garfield. Reinhardt being here is great. I love him as a character. I've loved him since the beginning. Apparently, he shows up in the Chibi show. What the fuck is that Chibi show called? The Isekai Chibi thing, where it's a bunch of shows. Not Chibi. Maybe it is Chibi. But it's a show with a bunch of the Isekais, and apparently he shows up in it. And there's more story or something. I've been told to pick up. I can't think of what it's called now. Isekai Quartet, that's what it's called. That is something on my list to watch, but I never got around to it. Him getting I picked up it a little bit during the episode, but I never truly picked it up until I watched it a second time, is the reason everyone's here. Priscilla's just here because she's just trying to, this is like, I'm guessing her area that she lives in, so it's her, like, she's here because it's her area, it's close by type of thing, and she's just trying to get more and more attention and more praise to be further into the, like, candidate roles. So you have that. But then you have the reason why everyone's here, and each group makes sense. Felt is in here because of Reinhardt. My only guess with that, and maybe they said it and I might have missed, because like I said, even with the second time, I think I've still missed stuff. My problem is with subbed is I cannot read as fast, so it takes multiple read-throughs. I don't know technically why Felt and Reinhardt are here. They might have said it, they might have not said it. But I think if anything, it just puts them into picture of maybe Reinhardt and Wilhelm could eventually resolve themselves. But maybe they're there because the vice captain and everyone is here. I don't know. I technically don't know why Felt is here. But the other three make sense. Anesthesia wants to get rid of an Sim Archbishop. Gluttony. Which makes sense why Subaru and Emilia are here. Subaru wants to take out Gluttony because of the fact that to get Rem's memories back. But then you have also Cruce that really wants her memories back. So she is in the same case. Like, it makes sense for those three groups to be here. Priscilla, I'm guessing, is just somewhere's near here. Because they talk about how that maybe Priscilla wants to kick them out of this area and leave. Which means that this is probably her hometown, her home base of such. But Felt is the weird one. I don't know. I really don't know. Now thinking of it, I don't think I read anywhere why they were invited. Maybe I'll see it if I watch tiny bit, but yeah, I do love. I do love throughout this Subaru getting pissed off because of his grudges and what he wants to do, but then people helping him, like, to calm down, like, to see how much he's grown, but the others have grown too. Oh, okay. The whole Okay, give me 1 second. 41, 47. I wonder if... give me 1 second. I think... Yeah, so apparently in certain frames where I was watching, it was lagging a little bit. Like, some frames were staying, but I think that's just because the episode's so long. It's still not fully... It's whatever. Reinhardt is, like, trying to make Felt throughout this whole thing, make her Felt as a better character, better... like, he looks like a teacher. I can't tell if he does have feelings for Felt in any way. Felt is sort of like a tsundere, it seems, personality. If he does have feelings for Felt, I don't care. It's whatever. But I don't think he does because he doesn't blush or anything, as far as I can tell. So it's more like he's a teacher, her teacher. The whole town here being more of, or even the places. Also, I wrote down the name of this inn, the inn that they're staying at, the water, the Wings on the Water, which just feels like a weird name, and maybe there's something to that. But all that happening. But this inn, and then also Kataragi being so much of Japanese, like, influence, which means absolutely the Hoshin of the wilderness is probably someone else that got isekai'd. I love the outfits of everyone with the different Japanese style. Garfield's thing we talked about, his whole journey. The whole journey of finding out why Wilhelm and Reinhardt's, like, we don't get the full thing. Like, we've gotten told it and we've seen a small moment there of flashbacks. Maybe we'll get even more. But to see how the rift started and how the rift has started, like how bad it is between the grandfather and grandson, of how Reinhardt was away from the capital because of a 15 years ago, because of a kidnapping of a royal, and it sounds like the White Whale attacked and Theresthesia, protecting her grandson, protecting her grandson. She ended up getting killed by the whale, which caused the grandfather to think, because at that point he's dealing with grief, so he through it, the only person that, like, within his mind caused this incident. But then to spend the last 10 plus years to hunt down the thing that killed his wife and finally get revenge, Reinhardt does want to know, but Reinhardt also wants to rebuild this connection. Both of them do. It's just that so much time has passed, and it's so much stuff that's been built onto this that is so hard for them. Reinhardt's father, not Reinhardt's, Reinhardt's father and Wilhelm's son, Heinkel, it seems like an absolute ass. He was drunk the entire time he was there. Maybe he's always drunk. Who knows? He just doesn't seem like a good person. Maybe it was his upbringing or how he was, like, what happened to him. Who we won't know until we get more. So I can say he's an asshat right now, but maybe he wasn't prior. Maybe something caused him to be this way, or he was this way this entire time. I don't know. But you have that whole situation. The whole Subaru helping him out too is so fucking, like, I fucking love it. I really fucking love this episode. And there are moments I don't like because it was I would feel too slow, or maybe I got too into it. That's why I want to give this a 10 out of 10 because of the length and how much we got. But I would say there's some stuff that still bothers me. I just cannot give it a 10 out of 10. It's probably like a 9.5 out of 10 for the episode, if I'm being completely honest. It's not a full 10 out of 10, but it's very close. Them doing stretches in the morning. It also seems like Otto drinks every night, as far as it seems. But now he's been running into new colleagues. Oh, I'll mention this since I'm here at the 57-minute mark. She asks where Ricardo is and Mimi, and he says Ricardo hasn't returned yet, and Mimi is still out with Garfield, which means Ricardo is another possible fighter. Like, I absolutely saw that name, but fucking threw it away. Like, it was just gone with everything else that has been happening. But yeah, Ricardo is also a possible fighter that could show up to fight these. The whole meal thing was great, to have more interactions between everyone. Then you have the broadcast and all that. The songs are great so far. There's such a I said this. There's such a moment where Reinhardt and Wilhelm have this small moment before the father comes in, because Priscilla puts him there to cause this distraction, and it's such a like, I could get emotional just talking about, because it's so beautiful. But then Subaru being pissed makes so much sense, because he would be the first one to, like, out his complaints. Everyone else here has to look more resolved, or they have leaders, or they can't do stuff. But with Subaru, he's more of a wild card. He will show the anger, and it's absolutely to the point where, yes, people do help him to calm down. But if he's showing the anger, everyone else can calmly, like, take everything in and calmly react. It would be cool to see other people get pissed too, and maybe we will. I really hope we do. But it's like, it's something else. I like how technically it's not Henkel von Straya, because he never got that title. So it's just Heinkel Estrella. Him leaving or being kicked out, and then Priscilla almost killing him, and Al stopping him, and then her like fucking just hitting Al. Like it definitely seems their relationship seems. I really want to know more about Al, but I'm guessing we'll get more of her when the story continues. We get the whole moment of him talking with Julius or Julie, of them back and forth about the past and how him being angry kind of helped Julius and them to like. It's not Subaru being angry for them. He's angry because of the situation. But Julius takes it as he technically was angry for us because technically we couldn't do anything. Type of thing, and it's such a great moment. There's a lot of cute Bayako moments in here where she's watching stuff happen and she just wants more Subaru's attention, and someone else is taking it. There's a lot of cute moments like that. I'll say this makes perfectly sense now. There's a moment in here where after Priscilla is done talking and where Liliana is talking about how you could give me snacks and that. There's this weird pause here, like Subaru just thinking about something, and this weird pause is funny because it's such a long pause. It seems like they were frozen for so long they got the autosave, like, oh, here's the autosave of your last technique. It did feel weird while watching, but it makes so much more sense that that's where his last save point is. Also, to find out that Lilian's family has been bards that leave only their songs behind and no other traces it's really fucking cool. Then Subaru bumps into the other person. So the whole interaction with Cyrus, the Archbishop of Wrath, I have ideas of how this works because it seems like she has to get people's attention first, and the person's attention can't be if the person is being injured or restrained or something. It can't, because she wasn't controlling the kid's expression that was tied up that she had, which means there has to be some type of thing for that. Maybe she wasn't forcing it onto them, but it also seems like she needs the attention of people to be able to control them, because it doesn't seem like they're under like full like control until enough time has passed, or she might be up in their emotions, which then causes them to stop thinking, because once you get emotional, sometimes you just stop thinking. It depends on the emotion, and I could see that she's maybe controlling the emotions of them or controlling them by the voice. I'm guessing she needs like full attention first and I'm guessing it takes time. Like, she couldn't do this from the very start. She had to build up to this point, which, if so, I'm very curious how her power works. Also, when she throws a kid off, as soon as he makes contact, everyone in the crowd takes the same damage. So it's like she repeated the action on everyone she had under her control at that point. Every person that she had emotions like flared up on the emotion control on each of them. It seems like that's what happened, and then she multiplied the damage of the one person that she had and put it to everyone in the crowd, which killed everyone in an instant, which caused Subaru to regress to his checkpoint. And I wonder if Subaru threw up there, like is getting sick because it's the first time he's felt a death in over a year, or if it's because this whole situation here with the hunting emotions, or whether it may be the case with her power, maybe it has such a weird, it fucks with his memory more of this situation. Like, this situation is a lot more high intensity in volume of emotions and memories. Like, I wonder if it's more more exponential within his memories. Like, it's a lot more crazy within his mind. Other than that, I think every episode is Wednesday. I don't know. We'll find out. I've been talking for 38 minutes, 40 minutes of this review. There's a lot to talk about, and I could probably still talk for another 20, 30 minutes, but like I said, I'm on a crazy time schedule because I really didn't think I didn't realize I lined up so much stuff to come out on Thursday. Otherwise, this would be coming out on Thursday too, which is good it didn't, because this would have wrecked some stuff I had in place. So this will come out Friday morning. I hope you guys did enjoy. Hopefully, if you guys want to talk, I'm going to get hate weight anyways. It usually happens because there'll be new viewers finding the channel and not liking how I do this. But whatever. We'll continue doing this. As long as people are not hateful towards other people in the comments and only hateful towards me, I'm fine with it. Otherwise, I 9.5 out of 10. There's just something about it that doesn't give it a 10 out of 10 for me. There's some smaller stuff, but it was a really fabulous episode. And it was basically, holy crap, this is such a peaceful and great and relaxing show for the first 80 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes is just hell. Like, what the hell is happening? It reminds you that this is ReZero. Like, the first 8 minutes is just relaxing with characters and side characters and events, and then the last 10 minutes is just this reminding you this is ReZero. He can die, kind of situation. I can't wait for the next episode 2 of season 3. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Riz again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hopefully I see you guys next video. And, peace. Okay, extra thing, I forgot to mention it. Before this episode even started, episode 1, this is going to be at the very end. It'll be after the outro. There was a poster that they posted, or this is season 3, what to expect, and it's Amelia and Subaru standing on a bridge over a canal, and you can see within the reflection that he's missing a leg, and it's like purple miasma or purple shadow where his leg would have been. I don't know if it's them saying he's gonna lose a leg during this, or maybe it's just showing that that's his unseen hand, like his but I have this weird thing thinking it was just them fucking with us, because it was before even the announcement of, I think, the 1.5 hour episode. But it's this poster, you can find it in certain places, or the picture, and it shows him missing a leg in the reflection with just a purple shadow leg. I would love to say that was just them fucking with us, but I could also see, I wanted to just say this because I want to say during the review, and I forgot, that I could see them doing it. I'd be curious on what prosthetics you could have within this universe, but we'll find out. Maybe healing magic is really incredible. I don't think so, but we'll find out. Otherwise, really, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and hopefully I see you guys next one. Peace.